Hello guys, this is your Uncle Big Fish, and on this video I want to show you a little bit of a Mystic Black Sun. Just kidding, it's Battlefield of the Sun, guys. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forgot the names. Alright, so this is going to be Battlefield of the Sun. A lot of people have been asking me, Uncle Big Fish, how is Mystic for Battlefield of the Sun? Now, for just this one instance, I am actually going to not use my PvP pets. I'm actually just going to be using my CP pets, and the reason for that is because I have already reached a decent enough CP. If you see here, I just got two accessories, my ring and my necklace. I got these two within 42 minutes, which is super lucky. I would say that's really good RNG. However, am I a lucky player? Do I have a lot of luck in this game? I would say a bit of yes and a bit of no. So my CP has been stuck for a very long time, and so all of this is pretty much just paying off for all those bad RNG. So I wouldn't say like my RNG is super good. I think my RNG is just okay. So right now we are at full CP because the way damage works now is if you have more CP difference than your enemy, you're actually dealing more damage. And so PvP stats, I would say, isn't going to matter too much if your CP is high. I would say right now I'm low general, so with that being in mind, I'm currently in a very high spot right now. I'm definitely top 100, so with that being said, we have to be able to utilize that CP. And I think one of the many ways that a lot of people have been thinking about Battlefield of the Sun is, I have to kill a lot, Not necessarily. What needs to happen is you need to make progress. Like, your health is a symbol of your progress, of your impact. And how do you use your health? How do you use that to your advantage? How do you use your health as a means of a win condition? Now, for this one case, my win condition here is to do as much damage and not feed. But my class don't allow me to score. Why? Because the playstyle that involves killing also involves feeding. And because of that, we cannot be a win condition. Now, so what do we do if we can't be a win condition? What we can do instead is, we can actually, instead of just killing people, what we want to do is we want to soften them up. We want to get the enemy as soft as possible so our friends can finish them off. And because we don't get the kills, our score will gradually go above top 10, and because of that, above top 10, and so we're going to be reaching somewhere around rank 12 or rank 16, and that's where we want to be. We don't want to be top 10 at the score of the kills. Why? Because if we are at the top ranks, we will feed, and because our playstyle involves a lot of kamikaze and killing ourselves, we don't want to get kills. So remember this, guys, we don't want to get kills, okay? We don't want to get kills. We want to soften people up. The idea behind Mystic is not to kill a lot, but to actually soften people up, deal as much damage, die, repeat. That is the way to play Mystic. So, right here, we're currently doing pretty bad, I would say. We've died like 3 times. Ideally, by this time, I want to maybe just die maybe twice. Do you see that? I'm dealing so much damage, guys. I'm dealing a ton of damage, and I'm keeping 4 people busy. 4 people are just bothering to deal with me because they can't deal with me alone, because they're dealing no fucking damage unless they go together. And because of this is my impact. This is how I make progress. This is how I help my team make progress. Now, unfortunately, we're going to die here, and that's fine. But instead of hitting my enemies, instead of hitting my friends, they're hitting the enemy. They're hitting me. A lot of people. So with this, you see that we gradually change the trajectory of the kill count. Obviously, what we want to do is to do whatever we can with our health. Is that a win condition? Yes, it is a win condition. Why? Because our hero or our class is naturally a suicide bomber. We can't kill and run away. It's not gonna happen. Why? Because Fury Dive gets you into animation lock, so you can't cancel it. And during that skill, you take a lot of damage. And you have to cast that skill because that skill is your stab. So because knowing all of this, we can't be choosy. We can't be picky. Like, that is how the class is designed. So we're gonna have to play around that. Now I'm bringing a lot of people to my side, and the right side is now empty, while our friends are doing whatever they can. Unfortunately, my sword holder is a bit weak and therefore unable to carry. However, it's fine because even with all that in mind, we are still owning. And that is pretty much a good scenario of the example that I'm trying to make here. Like, my team isn't exactly doing great in terms of kills, but we are constantly making progress. We are constantly giving our impact into this fight. Why? Because look at my sword holder, it's level 5. Enemy sword level 8. But you see do you see the kill count? It's 2.8 over 3.4. Why? Because 10 people are hitting us on the left and all of our team are on the right. And this is gradually how you make progress as a mystic. You don't need to kill a lot. You just have to make impact. Yeah, you have to do something that impacts winning. So you guys need to start thinking about how to win, not to how to kill a lot. A lot of people might say, "Oh, I need to kill." No, you don't always have to do that. And this is pretty much where I want to be. I want to be top. I want to be like around the teens. Because in the teens, I will just have enough score to actually make progress. And also, when I have lower score, even if I die, I'm worth nothing. I'm worth nothing. Even if they kill me here, I am worth nothing. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to push. You want to push. Why? You want to bring people to you. You want people to hit you. Because as many people that can come to hit you is how you make progress. We let the sword holder and our friends do all the job. Once this happens, we are in a very, very good spot. And now we can just play whatever you want because we're already winning by a huge margin. And this is where you can do whatever you want. Because at this point, you've already won pretty much majority of things. And this is ideally what you want to be at. This is where you want to be at. I'm currently in rank 18. This is how you make impact, guys. This is how you make impact. I'll do one more, okay? I'll do one more. I think we can do a couple more, but I think we'll just stop at 2. Just want to prove a point. So, is Mystic good for wars? Yes, but not in a way that you guys might think. And this might come as a bit of a selfless kind of playstyle where you're giving away like the glory of killing a lot. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You can play Mystic in a more greedy way where you're gonna go in, aim for the sidelines and all that. You can play Mystic that way. However, that is not the biggest impact. You might kill a lot, but you're actually hurting your team by doing that. I've said this many times before. There's really no point in you killing a lot if you lose. What's important in Battlefield of the Sun is winning, not killing a lot. I feel like I've seen so many like Battlefield of the Sun videos on YouTube. People showing, "Oh, I got like 50 kills or something." Like, majority of them are playing super bad, and simply because they're put into a very low pool, very low bracket. So what will happen is if you queue super long, the system will actually go like, "Oh, you know what? Fuck your CP. I'm just gonna put you wherever." And most cases, you'll be put into a lower CP bracket, and that's where you can actually dumpster people. I've actually gone inside there once, and well, not once, a couple times. And what happens is I just dumpster everyone because my CP was so fucking high. Or I meet these people who are playing, "Oh, I got a sword," and because they got a sword, they're actually playing super garbage. They're playing with a sword, but the way they're playing with the sword is wrong. Why? Because they're stalling, they're about to die, and they're wasting. They're just spamming their healing skills, not creating impact. The best way you can do to play like when you as a sword holder is if your HP is low and you know that you're going to die, just die. Don't hoard the sword. Don't do it. That's how you lose games. That's not how you win games. That's how you lose games. Why? Because while you're doing all that, the enemy sword holder is busy fucking your whole team while you're stalling, trying to heal off damage that isn't going to really save you. And that is the wrong way to play. That is the wrong way to play, guys. That is the wrong way to play. Alright, so over here, I'm going to show you a little bit of just me playing a little bit more greedy. I think I'm currently Not doing too bad, I would say. Not doing too bad. I've killed a couple. This time I'm actually deliberately trying to get kills. So I'm actually going more aggressive to the sidelines because I want to get the kills. I want to hold the sword. I want to show you what it looks like playing a greedy mystic. Greedy mystic is not great, guys. It's not good at all. It's not good. Okay. But if you ever get into this situation where you're killing a lot and you actually manage to hold the sword, I don't know if I can get it, but I'll try. So currently things are a bit stale, I would say. There's not really a lot of point difference is about 300, which is quite fine, I would say. It's obviously not great, but it's fine. So here I'm just gonna go to the left. Hopefully I can get someone on the sides. There's more people going towards me, as you see there. Like, do you guys see? This is my impact, guys. This is my impact. I'm bringing people to me. I'm bringing people to me. And that's how you make impact as a mystic. Your impact isn't in your ability to kill. Your impact is in the ability to just control where people are going to be. Your aggression, your ability to go really aggressive, deal a lot of damage, that is your impact. And over here, I'm actually going to play very aggressive. As you see there, I'm going to play very, very aggressive. I'm going to try to get kills. But at the same time, I also want to actually make impact. I don't just want to kill a lot. I want to show my impact into this fight. That's fine. We're currently top 3, I would say. Top 3 kills? 4, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we've dropped. So now we're 6th. So it's not too bad, I would say. It's not too bad. Do I get the sword? Yes, I do get the sword. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to go in. Do you see that, guys? Do you see just how fast this thing kills? This thing kills so fucking fast. It's insane. It's actually insane. Do you see just how crazy it is? The killing power of this class. This thing kills super, super quickly, guys. And this is what you want to do. You want to make impact. This is how you make impact. If you're asking me, how do I make impact? Well, this is how you make impact. You go in, bam, 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 bam. That's how you do it. Then just die. After you've done all of this, go and die. Just go die. Just die. Don't bother. Just die. That's it. That's your impact. Okay? After you kill a lot, go and die. Now look at the sword. Now our sword is looking great. By the way, my FPS is dropping and the enemy is actually owning. It's okay. Greedy Mystic is not great. As you see there, we cannot dumpster anymore. And the reason for that is because, well, Mystic isn't really a dumpstering class. It's not a class that can dumpster people. So what you want to do at this instance is you want to make impact. Again and again. Repeat making impact. You want to make that impact. Well, we won again, so that's good. 13 minutes in, we've gotten 2 kills. 2 wins. We're top 3. This is a very high bracket, guys. So this is not something that I'm not duping you guys. Like, this is a high bracket. We got a top, I think I saw Endeavor there. So this is definitely a very top CP bracket. Like, this is Endeavor. What CP was that? Endeavor. He's top 9. So we were in the highest possible bracket there. We're not in a low bracket. We were against people who were very high CP. At least count and above. And imagine that. I'm only taking this video once, by the way. This is all live, guys. I'm not making this shit up, alright? You can't always win everything. You can't. Eventually you will lose. Eventually there will be a situation where you will lose. Eventually. But what you can do is how you can impact yourself. How you can increase your own win rate. And that's not by blaming. It's not by killing a lot. But it's by thinking, what can you do to enable that, to enable that victory. And that is to understand what your role is. I'm a general CP. Majority of people will be like, oh, I'm a general CP, I have to kill all that. It's not true. It all depends on your class. It depends on your class, it depends on your set. What set are you using? I'm using a full MP set. I have no sustain. If I have no sustain, I can't stay alive. If I can't stay alive, and I'm a melee class with the most kamikaze skill in the fucking game, where I can't cancel it, and I'm taking a lot of damage while I'm casting it. You can't be that. So stop trying so hard to be something you are not, and start to create impact so you can win. I get at least, okay, at least. I would get at least 15 wins a week, at the very least. That's crazy. 15 wins a week. Granted, I barely got 4 when I was using like Guardian. The class is fucking garbage. Oh my god, I got a lot of kills. Oh no. Okay, I guess we've already killed a lot, so now we have to change our game plan. If we've already killed a lot, we can't really play those kamikaze style anymore. Okay. Okay. So now, if you've already killed a lot from the very start, what you can do is you can either transition into a greedier style and take sword, or what you can do else is actually just play kite. You don't want to feed, because you got a lot of points. You have a lot of points that you can possibly give to the enemy, and you don't want that. The reason why I backed off there against a Glad is because I don't want to get grabbed. If I get grabbed, I'm going to die. Alright, so now I have all of this happening right now. My enemy is already currently having a level 4 sword, and my team isn't doing well. I'm currently top 1 in terms of kills, so I'm the only one who can carry the sword. And what I can do now is, because I know that my team just don't have the necessary damage, what I can do is I can just go suicide bomb, kill a lot, and level up this sword just to prepare for the next sword holder. And now I got the sword all the way to level 4 in one sitting. Level 4 sword in one sitting. And now we're looking great. We're looking absolutely great. We're looking golden. And now the sword holder, which we're going to be this lady AN or something. They can't hold the sword, unfortunately. So this is actually a very, very bad scenario, guys. This is one of the worst scenarios possible, I would say. I'm gonna bring the sword. I'm gonna go to the enemy. I'm gonna make them chase me a lot. And then I'm gonna run away and keep on kiting and kiting and kiting, and that's fine. That's fine. We're slowly grinding back. We're slowly grinding back. Like, this is our progress. Bringing people. You see there? From a 1,000 deficit, now we're climbing slowly, very slowly, but we're climbing. Now we need to create this progress again. We need to be able to change this again. You see that? They're all going to me. So many people are going towards me. And that's good, because now Ascalon can actually do something. Unfortunately, he died, so that's really bad. This is like one of the worst case scenarios to be in, honestly. It's just the team isn't doing well. Like I said, you can't win every single game. Some games are gonna look like shit. Like, say, this one. This one looks like shit. This game looks like shit. You can't win everything. But that's fine. That's okay. Because you're doing everything you can to increase that win rate. Now Ascalon is doing great. He's holding the sword again. Ascalon is actually a pretty decent player. So it's good that the swords are in his hands. We haven't lost yet. We haven't lost. And because we haven't lost, we don't want that to be the case. Alright, so we're actually not doing great now. We're actually doing really, really bad. Terrible. Okay, I'm gonna suicide bomb here. At this point, there's not really much we can do. This is a really horrible spot to be in. Very, very horrible. We're at 70% health on our boss, and the enemy has yet to lose their boss. But there's no giving up until the very end. So I'm gonna pop all my buff here. Gonna take the sword, and I'm gonna jump into like a whole puddle of people. And hopefully we can create something with this. We're actually not killing anyone because the sword's level is too low. That's actually horrible for some reason. A lot of really, really tough matches. Well, this is one of those fights that we lost. Unfortunately, it is how it is. There's not really much that I can do aside from all that. But I'm doing my best. I'm definitely doing my best. We're currently top 2. We only hold the sword for a very short period of time. We're still top 2, and this is just one of those cases where things are just bad. Like, there's just no way. Because the team isn't doing well. We either have too many stupid people playing in the same team, or the team is just not doing progress. A lot of people are AFK in the base. That could be the case. You can't win every single game. But that's okay. It's 2 for 3. Now we're gonna play one more, and hopefully we win this one as well. At least that is the hope. So now we're searching for more. And by the way, while we're doing all that, I just want to show you guys a little bit. Never mind. Actually, it starts. Okay. Alright, so now we are still in a high bracket. As you can see there, you can clearly see the emblems next to their names. Like, this is a high bracket. So we can't dumpster people here. We just can't. Endeavor, again, as you can see there. Lady N is a Conqueror medal, I think. I'm not quite sure. Botak Sexy is actually one of my guild members. Hello. Shout out. Shout out to my guild member. True. This is the victor of Riptide. The third winner. The third placer of Riptide. My tournament. Uncle Big Fish, carry us. Well, yeah, I can't. You have to carry me. However, if I can carry you, I will. Without a doubt. Because I love you guys. Alright, we don't have enough mana to cast too many skills at the same time. Okay. Got grabbed, but this is okay. This is fine. 5 people on me. That's how you make progress. Slowly, we're making progress. Alright. This isn't looking great at all. Majority of our team are busy taking the sword spawn instead of making progress. Which is very sad, but it is how it is. I really have to deal with this shy. This shy is starting to become an actual problem. The shy is constantly healing his allies. Our super armor got cancelled. It happens, guys. There's not much that we can do. I'm not actively looking for kills, yet we're still relatively high, I would say. We're still rank 6, means our team isn't actually doing well. With 1 kill and 2 deaths, we're actually still in rank 7, so our team definitely isn't doing well. This is another one of those games that isn't going as planned. I'm going to stall out. Use my buff here, and I'm gonna go in and deal damage. Remember, guys, we don't want to get a lot of kills. We don't want to kill. We don't want to kill. Ah, fuck. Yeah, we don't want to kill. We just want to deal damage. That's it. Deal damage and fuck off. That is the whole idea here. We're still behind in terms of points, so we're not looking great currently. Things are not looking great. We're gaming, folks. We're gaming. This is actually pretty bad, because we're going into too many people, and we got dumpstered during Fury Dive. This is the reason why Mystic cannot carry, because of that. So that was a very bad play for me, and it cost us a lot of points. This is looking pretty dire. This is looking pretty damn bad. We get... yeah, this is pretty bad. Our team gets backed off to a corner, and now we can't do anything. We're very much trapped. This is looking horrible. We're 1,000 points behind. So now, what do we do? This is actually very bad. Potentially what we can do is actually to start becoming a point carrier, because definitely our team cannot do that. Our team's getting dumpstered. This is okay. I'm gonna bring people here to wherever I'm at. What's gonna happen is we're gonna bring people here. It means there's less people on the middle of the arena. And there's more people that Endeavor can kill without him taking a lot of aggro. And that's how you make impact. Look at the score now. Now the score, we are now nearly ahead. Not by a lot, but just by enough. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna wait for one more Fury Dive. One Fury Dive killed, like, how many is that? I don't quite know. But now I think the sword is now level X. Now it's level 10. So we are closely making progress. Just waiting for someone to take the sword. Now we just climbed out from a very dire spot of us getting completely fucked. Now we're not that fucked anymore, although we're still pretty fucked. Just gonna focus on a boss here. We're just gonna keep making progress. And that's how you climb from a 1,000 point deficit, guys. This video, this fight is the proof of it all, of your ability to make impact as a Mystic or as any class. Start to make impact. Start to think about making impact and how you can impact the whole picture. Stop your blaming. Blaming isn't going to save you. Blaming isn't going to increase your win rate. What you can do instead is to think about how you can actually impact your win rate. How do you create a winning condition? How do you stop feeding? How to feed properly? What is your role? And this is probably it for a Black Sun video. You can call this guy, you can call this a guide, you can call this whatever. Every class have their own roles. But this will be for Mystic. And perhaps in the future we're gonna do this again with a different class. Field PvP isn't really my thing, so I'm pretty less inclined to actually do it. However, if the opportunity ever arises where I change class, and more people are watching this kind of content, I might do this one again. And that's about it from me for this video. Hopefully you guys have a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys learned something new. And stop griefing your teammates in your games. Strive for victory, not for kills. We play to win, not to kill. With that being said, have a nice day, and bye.